Well, happy 2026, single women. This is a new year, a great year. I want to read a declaration for single women. It says, sing a declaration to single women rising from abuse. To every single woman who survived abuse, past, this is your declaration. I declare that the past will no longer define you. What you endured was not your fault, and it does not diminish your worth, your beauty, or your future. I declare that you are allowed to live again without fear gripping your chest, without walking on eggshells, without apologizing for existing. You are not weak because you stayed. You're not broken because it hurt. You are powerful because you left, because you learned, because you're still standing. I declare that the lessons will no longer shame you. They will teach you boundaries, teach you discreetment, teach you how to recognize love that is safe, kind, and steady. You will no longer confuse control for care, silence for peace, or pain for loyalty. You know better now, and knowing better is freedom. I declare that you reclaim your voice, no more shrinking, no more explaining your excuse me, no more explaining your trauma to people committed to misunderstanding you. Your no is enough. Your truth is valid. You are allowed to rest. You're allowed to trust yourself again. You're allowed to build a life that feels calm instead of chaos. I declare that healing over your heart, clarity over your mind, and confidence in your steps. What once tried to destroy you has instead prepared you. You're not starting over, you're starting stronger. So live. Live without fear of your past. Learn without judgment. Excuse me. Love yourself fiercely. This is your season of safety, your season of wisdom, your season of becoming. And from the moment from and from this moment forward, you choose peace. You choose growth. You choose you. Single woman, take your place. Take your place in life. Single women, you are powerful in ways you don't always recognize and beautiful in ways the mirror doesn't always explain. Your strength isn't loud, it's in the way you keep going. When no one sees the effort in the way you choose peace. And when your heart has known disappointment, excuse me, take your place in life. Not when everything is perfect, not when fear disappears, not when someone finally validates you. Take your place now. You don't need permission to belong. You don't need approval to be seen. You don't need to wait for love to arrive before you live fully. Single women, you are not standing on the sidelines. You're not on pause, and you're not incomplete. You're becoming grounded. You're becoming clear. You're becoming whole. Take your place in rooms you once felt unworthy to enter. Take your place in conversations you used to stay silent in. Take your place in your own life without shrinking, without apologizing. You are powerful. You are beautiful. And the space you occupy matters. So stand gently, stand confidently, stand as yourself. Single women, this life has room for you. And it's time you take your place. Believe in yourself, single women. Single women, believe in yourself. When the world asks questions you don't owe answers to. Believe in yourself when feels loud, when the phone doesn't ring, when strength is something you have to remind yourself you carry. Believe in yourself, excuse me, when choosing peace costs you people. Choosing yourself when choosing peace costs you people. When healing required distance, when loving yourself meant walking along for a while. Listen, you're not behind, you're not late, you're not missing anything. You're building. Excuse me. Believe in yourself. Believe in you, who you are, who you're becoming. When fear tries to sit you down, when doubt knocks on your door, when the past calls your name, hoping you'll turn around, don't. Stand in who you are becoming. Stand in a woman who survived what she never talks about. Stand in a growth no one sees yet. Single women, believe in yourself, even when no one else is clapping, even when support feels thin, even when you have to be your own reminder, because you're not waiting to be chosen. You are chosen. And that choice that believes, that stands, is powerful. Look at that woman in the mirror. When I look into the mirror, I didn't see the woman I used to doubt. I saw a beautiful woman looking back at me. Not because life was gentle, but because she survived. What tried to erase her, I saw strength in her eyes, stories in her smile, and wisdom written in every line of her face. That mirror didn't reflect perfection, it reflected courage. The kind that stands back up after being knocked down in silence, the kind that kept going even when no one clapped. I saw a woman who stopped apologizing for taking up space, a woman who learned that loving herself was not optional, it was necessary. She has cried enough tears and watered her own growth. She has waited long enough to finally choose herself. And now she stands tall, not asking for approval. No, not asking for it, only giving thanks. When I look into the mirror, I saw grace in motion, healing in progress, beyond beauty, the surface of who I am now, who I have chose to be, who I have said I am finally free. I saw a woman who knows her worth, who walks with purpose, who understands that her past does not define her future. That beautiful woman in the mirror, she is resilient, she is becoming, she is enough. And today, I honor her. I honor you today, single women. I honor the courage. I honor how encouraged you are. I honor how you say to yourself, I'm going to make it. I'm going to survive. I'm going to walk through this with my head hung high, saying, I know who I am. I know the battles I've been in. I know the battles I fought. I know how I feel. I know how I felt, but no longer. I choose me. I choose me, not out of selfishness, but out of survival, out of healing, out of finally understanding that abandoning myself was never love. I choose me. After all the times I showed up for everyone else and disappeared in the progress, I choose myself. When guilt tries to pull me back into places that broke me, when familiarity whispers, stay small, no. I choose boundaries over burnout, peace over proving, growth over comfort. I am no longer available for versions of me that exist only to be accepted. I choose my voice, even when it shakes, my truth, even when it costs me people, because choosing me is choosing life, is choosing healing, is choosing destiny. So today and every day after, I choose me. I'm setting boundaries for my life. I used to explain myself until my voice got tired. I used to bend until I forgot what standing felt like. Not anymore. Setting boundaries is not rejection, it is self respect. Finally speaking out loud, it's me choosing peace without permission. I no longer answer every call to chaos. I no longer carry guilt that isn't mine. I no longer shrink so others can feel tall. Some doors close quietly, some slam for protection. Either way, I don't chase what costs me my peace. I'm learning this truth. Access to me is earned, not assumed. My heart is not a public place. My energy is not free resource. I can love you and still say no. I can care and still walk away. I can forgive and still keep distance. Boundaries are not walls, they are gates. And I decided to enter, and who stays outside? I'm not cold, I am clear. I'm not distant, I'm deliberate. This is me choosing rest over resentment, clarity over confusion, myself over survival mode. Setting boundaries for my life is how I stay whole. It's how I feel. It's how I finally breathe. And I will not apologize for protecting the woman I worked so hard to become. I am becoming that woman that will stand, even though I went through a lot, even though I may have been abused, even though I may have been talked about, called names. I'm choosing to be the woman that I am becoming now, the woman that I was born to be, that woman of awesomeness, that woman that could say, I survived and I will not stop speaking my truth. So, single women, take a stand, bow down, and say, yes, thank you. I am who I am because I am becoming who I want to be. That strong, courageous, single, outstanding, awesome, great, peaceful, single woman. And I'm here to say, I'll never stop being the woman that I am becoming to be. And always remember, God loves you and so do I. Don't give up, single women. Take a stand. Choose you. Choose your life. Look in that mirror at that woman and say, I am becoming the woman I was born to be. Be blessed and always remember, God loves you.